Is there, so like Elon Musk was one of the PayPal guys at the beginning, but now Elon Musk, again, he's a mixed bag, right? So he is a big defense contractor, and he does
intelligence contractor building the, intelligence agency spy satellite network. Yes.
And he bends the knee to Israel, but at the same time, Twitter is the only social media outlet that allows me to say most of the things I want to say. Right. So it is light years ahead of Facebook and Instagram and TikToks, which already kicked me off. So so that gives me hope. Right. So again, these guys are all motivated by money, obviously, like most people. And so, but there's this like glimmer of light that comes out of Elon Musk, which manifests itself in Twitter and his dedication to a certain amount of free speech, which is way more than anywhere else. So can I hold out that hope at all for?
Yeah. I don't share that hope, but let me explain why. In my opinion, Elon Musk bought Twitter for user data much more than he bought it for free speech. And keep in mind that he's a Pentagon and he's a military and intelligence contractor, just like Palantir is. So let's back up for a second. So Palantir, deeply tied to the CIA, it decides who goes on the domestic terror watch list or main core for the CIA based on your online activity. That's what Palantir does.
Oh, I'm on it then for sure.
LifeLog, you mentioned earlier, Peter Thiel, at the time he was trying to privatize total information awareness, which was directly related to LifeLog in many ways. He becomes the first the first outside investor in Facebook that made the company what it is today. Yeah.
So Facebook is like a
launched
DARPA.
The same day that LifeLog was shut down, and later went on to hire former DARPA directors like Regina Dugan to run top parts of their enterprise, as well as, people like Sheryl Sandberg, who was like deeply tied up with Larry Summers. And isn't it weird that Larry Summers ends up on the board of like Thiel protege companies like Sam Altman's OpenAI and all these other things? Interesting. But Facebook, what it was doing also was sucking up all of this data. We were freely giving it to them. And this is what, the guy that created LifeLog was like, directly said, Facebook is like what LifeLog was going to be, but people were worried about giving LifeLog data when it was a DARPA program, but now that it's a private company, no one cares. But we know that Facebook and all these other companies have given our data to the government. Even new X policies have said that like your DMs can be given to the government if there are requests made, and things like that. So I think Elon Musk plays both sides. I think he does good cop, bad cop between himself and his CEO, Linda Yaccarino. She'll come out and say something that's unpopular, and Elon Musk will say something else. But ultimately, Twitter's policy isn't really that different. And now the people doing identity verification for Twitter, because the goal for Twitter, Elon Musk said at the very beginning, is to verify all humans. So have you verify yourself by linking your government issued ID to your Twitter account. So no more anonymous Twitter accounts, right? And the problem with that is that, they probably know who you are if you're anonymous, but if they don't like what you're saying or they think you might commit a crime or something like that before you do it in this pre-crime paradigm that they've set up, if they link it to your government ID, that's troubling. And the company now doing it used to be an Israeli intelligence connected firm. Now it's Stripe, which I believe is funded by Peter Thiel and some of these other PayPal guys.